Lloyd Field on the campus of Cardinal Newman High School, where tonight we bring you an intersectional matchup between the Vacaville Bulldogs, one of the top teams in the Sac Joaquin section, and the Cardinal Newman Cardinals. Both teams come in undefeated so far on the season. Hello, everyone. I'm Dave Cox, along with Tino Redden-Mosa, former Cardinal Newman great, and it is great to have you here tonight, Tino. Remember you way back in 1996, getting it done for the Cardinals. Some great memories, and it's got to be great for you to be back out here. Your son's getting ready to come here, so it's got to be exciting. And tonight's game should be a really good ball game. This Vacaville team is loaded. They beat us last year 14-7, so we're expecting another great game here tonight.
Yeah, this is one of those games where I've seen the schedule, and this is the one I wanted to see. It's going to be a real test to see where the Newman is and possibly how far they can advance. But after watching last week, they looked really well. I thought the line looked really strong, big and strong, and it's going to be a really tough test for them.
There's Coach Richard Sanchez for Cardinal Newman. He is walking the sidelines here tonight, hoping to go 2-0. They beat Casa Grande last week 27-13. On the other side of the field, Coach Mike Papadopoulos has his Bulldogs at 2-0. They beat Davis 40-0. They beat Sheldon 43-7. So they have rolled a couple of big opponents, and they are rising in the rankings in the Sac Joaquin section. So this is a good team. Their quarterback's solid, running game solid. It's going to be a true test for Cardinal Newman here tonight.
Yes, it is. They can't afford to make too many mistakes against a high-caliber team like this.
Cardinal Newman will kick it off. Patrick Gardner will do the honors as we get set to get underway here today at Ed Lloyd Field. And the kick drifts all the way back to Lamar Robinson, and Robinson gets out to the 33-yard line. That is where Brody Fortunati, the quarterback for this squad from Vacaville, will take over. Teams have played the last few years. It's been an interesting intersectional matchup. Fortunati's had a couple really good games so far this year in leading this squad as they break the huddle. Fortunati, wearing number 1, has completed 64% of his passes, and his rating is 132.9. 0 interceptions so far this year.
Wow. He's headed to the Air Force, correct?
Yes, he is. Air Force.
With the high-powered offense.
Yeah, and their running back is Christian Diosdado. He's number 21. He can run the ball very effectively as well. They can do both run and pass. And here is Diosdado on the first carry of the night. Newman's strength is, of course, up front, and they are able to bring him down at about the 35-yard line. Good job on the tackle. Diosdado, wearing number 21, has rushed for 225 yards, averaging 9 yards per carry, and he scored 4 touchdowns this year. So their offense has really been clicking on all cylinders so far this year. Snap, and the first throw swings it out to Jaden Beeman-Santos, and the Newman Divas converges. Very nice job up front by Newman, and they take him down. Going to be 3rd and about 6.
And Newman did a great job pursuing the ball. See all 11 guys running towards the ball when it's caught. It's a good sign.
First 3rd down situation for Vacaville. Fortunati looking over the defense, passing situation. This is where it'll be key for Newman to try to get after the quarterback. They did a good job of putting pressure on Casa Grande's quarterback last week. They will try to do it again here tonight against this Vacaville squad. Fortunati to throw. He's wrapped up. Jesse Myers has him. Myers gets in, blitzes, and has the sack. Exactly what Newman wanted to do early on in this game, Tino.
Couldn't have got any better. Jesse Myers is just an absolute beast at the DN position. They get pressure on Fortunati tonight, they're going to have a good chance of coming out with the W.
Jesse Myers, who was shaken up a little bit last week, wasn't sure whether or not he would be able to go as Newman forces a 3-and-out. Dropping back deep for the Cardinals is Jonah Bertoli. Bertoli will have this in space at the 24-yard line. Comes to the near side. Nice job by Vacaville to take him down near the 30. And now Cardinal Newman will go on offense for the first time tonight. Their quarterback in just his second game with Cardinals, Jason Coulter. Had a pretty good game last week, 8 of 18. A little bit of trouble with the deep ball. That's what they really would like to see him get a little more efficient with in this offense.
Yeah, they can control the ground game, and they'll set up the deep pass.
Coulter threw for 119 yards, no touchdowns last week. They will try and improve on those numbers this week. I know they really worked hard on trying to get the ball down the field with him, and they go deep on first down to Bertoli. Bertoli's out there, and he's got it. What a catch. Bertoli down the far side, 20, 10, touchdown, Cardinal Newman. Wow, what an opening play for the Cardinals. And the crowd goes crazy.
Wow, what a catch.
Exactly what we were talking about. They've worked on it all week, and there's Bertoli over the defender. First play of the game, and he is gone. Wow. Unbelievable start to this one for Newman.
Only a sophomore, Jonah Bertoli has amazing hands right after the catch.
His twin brother is the center. Kind of amazing. They're twins, but they could not be any more different.
they are night and day.
Patrick Gardner to try to add the point. Our white hat, John Little, directing traffic.
Good ball. Encroachment. Defense. The penalty's accepted, but the yardage is declined.
Newman could have had an opportunity to move it half the distance there, maybe go for 2, but they're just going to try to stay on the number. As John Little, our referee, lets us know. Connectly's the holder. Gardner's kick is up, and it is good. Wow, what a start for Newman. They come out explosively. Another look at the touchdown.
Yeah, just what an athlete. Goes up and gets the ball, the highest point. Unbelievable. It's a great start. Gotta like the one-play drives.
Yeah, one play, touchdown. Another angle of it right here. Really a great throw. You just want to give Bertoli a chance to make a play, and that's what he did right there.
Exactly. If you get it up in the air, he's athletic enough to jump up and get it with, well done.
Jonah Bertoli, who came up through the Redwood PAL ranks,
That's
it's great to see the PAL players coming through the ranks. They play here on Sundays, and then if they're real good, they play here on Friday nights when they're a little bit older.
I got 3 guys that played. I coached the 14U last year, and 3 of them were they're up here on the varsity stage today. Number 70, Khalil Vaitoy, he's a big kid, athletic, and they're making noise. They're great athletes and they work hard, and that's why they're where they are right now.
Jameer Buckner drops back deep. Patrick Gardner gets ready to kick it away. And the Newman defense is there again. Special teams doing their job. Kenyon Strain and Jonah Bertoli were there, yeah. Nice. Strain, who we'll see a lot at wide receiver tonight, had a big catch last week against Casa Grande that set up a touchdown. 3 touchdowns last week for the running back. Zach Holman, as the offensive line, did a really nice job. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. Oh, and again, the Newman defense is right there. Wow, great job by Jimmy McKenzie.
That's the strength of this team. Their defensive front, they create a lot of pressure, and they can stop the run game and force them to throw the ball. I think that's going to work out well for them.
McKenzie, who just blitzed in that time and made that play. Great job by McKenzie. He's just a junior. It's like Dylan Webb's going to have to come off the field, some kind of an equipment issue.
Dylan Webb's another great kid. He's a sophomore, played for Powell.
Mix up in the backfield.
There's Fortunati.
Fortunati gets away. He's a good runner, but Kenyon Strain, who just checked in there, makes the play on the edge. Nice job by Kenyon Strain. Kenyon Strain's made a couple nice plays now, one on special teams and this one on defense.
I think one advantage Newman has is they typically don't have their guys go both ways. Keep them fresh on defense and offense.
Punting situation now.
Third down.
Oh, excuse me, third down. Ooh. Swing it out. Good job by the defense. They're there again.
Dylan Webb with the tackle.
And it's Dylan Webb, yeah. Great 3 and out for Newman.
Did a great job reading that and attacking.
4th and about 15.
That was Jamari Gentry returning the punt.
Yeah, Bertoli took the last one. This one's going to be Jamari Gentry, who's very explosive. Just getting up the kick. Navarro. Gentry has it, makes the first guy miss. Gentry in Vacaville territory, gets it down to the 41-yard line. Very nice return. And Newman has good field position. Does a nice job of not letting this hit the ground.
Right. Getting some positive yards after the catch. Great field position to start this drive.
First and 10, Newman. Here comes Holman, first carry. And Holman gets down to the 32-yard line, driven out of bounds by Tommy Johnson, but we've got flags and whistles.
So that might be a holding call.
And our white hat will let us know what's going on here. John Little. Well, they're apparently nothing. I guess they picked up the flag. I'm not sure, but they didn't march anything and they didn't make a call. So 2nd and a couple. Nice run for Holman on his first carry of the night. Cardinals knocking on the door here, trying to score again, leading 7-0. They scored on their very first play. Here comes Holman. Cuts it to the outside, gets a block on the edge, and look out, Holman! Down inside the 10, and he's gone! Wow, Zach Holman to the house.
Okay, the O-line is doing a tremendous job sustaining their blocks, giving them room to run.
Yeah, we'll see the blocking right here. I think it was designed to go inside, but he saw the edge was open. He took it to the outside.
Wow. Great vision.
And Holman gets there. Gardner to try the PAT again. Kneckley has a little trouble with the snap, handles it well, and the kick is good. Wow. What a start for the Cardinals as Zach Holman scores. He had that big game last week.
Yeah.
He had 20 carries, 127 yards, 3 touchdowns. Starts off with a touchdown run in the first quarter here tonight. Can't draw it up any better than this.
You cannot. That's how you want to start a game. And just run the ball, throw the ball. They've shown. I think they have Vacaville off balance right now. They have to respect obviously the deep pass, but now they have to worry about the run as well.
So Newman just gets off to a tremendous start in this one. Absolutely perfect. Gardner to kick it away. Cardinals on a bit of a roll here in the first quarter. Great job by Holman to see that play that was designed to go inside was plugged, and he went to the outside. Decent return to the 31-yard line. Let's see the touchdown one more time.
He just bounces outside.
Santi with a nice block, and Malachi Cahoon with a really nice block as well. He's only a sophomore.
Another Powell kid. You know, he's one of my favorite players, man. That guy's he's got a lot of heart. He's got a motor, and he's always working.
The Vacaville's got to be a little stunned right now.
Yeah, they are. I don't think they expected this.
Fortunati looking to throw, gets it off, and a pick!
Nice hit.
Oh my goodness! Zach Rea intercepts it.
Fortunati's first pick of the season at an inopportune time.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What a great read by Zach Rea as Fortunati tried to get that ball out into the flat. You see the pressure right there.
Pressure
up
from
the
Dylan
middle.
Webb. Wow.
Here comes the pick.
Great catch.
Wow,
Good control.
Zach Rea.
Great field position. We're at 35.
Newman back in business. I don't think anybody saw this coming.
No.
Coulter on 1st and 10. Here's Homan. Gets a block from Malachi again on that left side. And Homan will be close to a first down. The back judge throws a flag in late, however.
It was almost an identical play of the touchdown run.
Yeah.
Nothing happened inside. He did a great job bouncing it outside. Got a couple blocks.
Holding, number 14, offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul, still first down.
So that's going to tack on a little bit of extra yardage, give Newman
back.
another first down. Oh, no, that goes against Newman, but it was late, so it didn't spot of the foul penalty.
Foul.
Yeah.
Yes.
Makes it first and about 14. Homan tries to get back to the original line of scrimmage and won't do it. Nice play on defense that time by Vacaville. Coming up from the bottom of that pile, I believe, was Colby Kovac, one of their leading tacklers. It's one of those guys you could call the tackle on every time, and you wouldn't be wrong very often. 6 minutes to go, first quarter. Second and about 14. Strain goes in motion. Bertoli has single coverage on this near side. Coulter's going to step up and keep. And Coulter gets to the 30-yard line. Pretty good decision. And one of the things Coach was talking about this week, the fact that he figures Vacaville is going to stack the box, and it was going to put man-to-man coverage on the outside, and they took advantage of it on the first play. I'm a little surprised they haven't come back to it.
Well, I see the corners right now. They're starting to bail as the ball snaps. So I think now they're looking to take away that deep pass. So maybe Newman's going to have to start running those short crossing routes.
Bertoli is on that far side here on third down.
So he's bailing right now.
Homan close to the first down at the 26, but I imagine they'll go for it here on fourth and one.
Fourth and one.
Coach believes they can control the line of scrimmage. They've got a chance to win this game, although would have to be considered a bit of an upset. Vacaville beat them 14-7 last year, basically as everybody back. I think 16 of their 21 starters were on the team last year's starters.
Right.
All seniors, real solid players.
Solid players, yes. There was a lot of hype coming in with Vacaville this year.
4th and 1, big play. Santiago Adon is in at fullback. This is the play that got them at least 2 touchdowns last week. And this time it gets a first down to the 16-yard line. Again, very nice blocking. And good job controlling that right side of the line of scrimmage this time.
It seems like they're doing a great job sealing the edges and finding room outside. We're having the most success running the football.
Matt Hilden out there on that right side. He played quarterback last year. He's back at his more familiar position on the offensive line this year.
I'll tell you, he looks like a D1 lineman. He didn't quite look like a D1 quarterback, but he threw a great ball.
Yeah, he got him through the season last year.
Did.
Really got him to the championship. Did a great job.
Tremendous arm.
He likes being back on the line though, and he's 295 pounds.
He looks more natural there. Yeah.
Here comes Homan again. Cardinals scored on the first play, passing the football. Now they're content to kind of run things and grind it a little bit. It's going to be 2nd down and about 7, I believe. 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I think it's a smart move, trying to control the clock a little bit, not trying to get in the shootout.
Well, yeah, you've scored a couple touchdowns here early on. Now you can afford to eat a little clock.
That's right. Play the field position game.
Cardinals score here. It's going to be huge. They're going to go for Bertoli in the end zone. Great pass. Wow, perfect pass. Touchdown, Newman.
Jonah Bertoli. Kid has got a bright future, man. Only a sophomore.
Coulter, the quarterback, is a junior. And I tell you what, he threw that one right on the money. Let's check it out.
Great pass by Coulter.
See, he's got a little bit of a step.
Wow. That's how you draw it up.
Gardner back on the field as Newman does it again. 20-0.
You got to wonder what Vacaville's thinking right now. What their plan is to get back in this game. It's getting out of hand. There's one way.
Kick is blocked. Getting a hand up on that was Noah Siosi.
Pretty sure you can't return kicks.
No, not in high school. Let's check out the touchdown again. We've got a couple angles of it for you. What a throw. Wow.
Jonah's gotten off to a great start this season. Started himself as a deep threat.
Here's the end zone angle. Great blocking. He had all the time he needed. He's a good tall quarterback. He can see over that line.
Yes.
And he just put that one right where it needed to be. Jonah Bertoli's like, yep, I can do that. That's 2 touchdowns so far for Bertoli.
That's what he does.
So Newman up 20-0 here in the first quarter. I got to say, I'm kind of stunned myself.
You couldn't ask for a perfect beginning to a football game. You know, they're just doing everything right so far. So, you know, it's going to come down to, as long as they don't make mistakes, turning the ball over, you know, giving up big plays, that are right where they want to be.
Patrick Gardner to kick it away. Good deep kick this time. It'll be Buckner that takes it near the 15-yard line. Buckner breaks it to the outside. Madi Camaro chasing him down and gets him near midfield. First big play we've seen for the Bulldogs. They get a nice return right here, and that sets them up at their best field position. Nice job by Buckner to break some tackles initially and then outrun a couple guys.
That was good hustle by Madi. You know, he's a basketball player playing football this year, and he's doing a tremendous job so far.
The Bulldogs are going to take over the Cardinals territory, 1st and 10.
So Vacaville, for the first time, they're in Newman territory. Fortunati gets it out to Diosidoro, and he is hit immediately and dropped. Very nice play in the open field. Dominic Torres gets there and makes the play. Defense is just swarming to the ball right now.
They're reading that play. That's the second time they ran it, and the second time they had a loss of yards. That's a big loss right there.
Torres makes a terrific play. Newman up 20-0 here in the first quarter.
He's stopping the clock.
Officials timeout.
Second and 17.
Looks like Jasper Kemp had to come off.
Fortunati overthrows his man.
We're on the same page on that one.
No,
we're in a
completely.
different route. Good coverage by Jamari. A long third down. That's what Newman wants to be at.
3rd and 10 for the Bulldogs.
3rd and 15, 16.
Oh, correct. Type of situation the Newman defense loves because they can get after the quarterback a little bit.
That's right, let those ends fly loose. Let's see, Jesse.
Here comes Jesse Myers. Screen. Diosidoro has it.
Good tackle.
But the linebackers make the play. Logan Rodriguez with the tackle.
Dylan Webb assisted. Great job, great pursuit. Three and outs. Is that three and outs?
Yes.
That's great defense.
Jamari Gentry drops back deep.
There's just silence on the Vacaville sideline over there. There's just no energy.
Yeah, they are just really taking one on the chin here early on. A lot of football left, however, as Gentry takes it at the 20 and gets to about the 22-yard line. That is all. Nice job by the Vacaville special teams. Coming up from the bottom of that pile is Jacob Jensen, the junior.
Marks with a tackle for the Bulldogs. Baez also.
Newman's ball up 20-0.
Take over 1st and 10.
Newman has scored all 3 times they've touched the football, twice in the air, once on the ground.
Right.
And now Vacaville's defense got to be wondering what is coming up next.
That's correct. I mean,
Here's that single coverage out here to the near side.
There's no safety help on Jonah Bertoli again. Wouldn't be surprised if they went for him a 3rd time. Ooh.
Oh, the pass is batted down. Nice job getting a hand up. Evan Blaitler, he's a 6'5", 260-pound senior.
That's a big kid.
Nice play call. Just Blaitler had to get his big hands up right there. Perfect timing. Second and 10 for the Cardinals now. Here comes Bertoli out to the near side with that single coverage.
Still
being guarded by Tommy Johnson.
2 touchdowns, and they have no help over the top. They must have a lot of faith in him. Number 19.
And I believe Vacaville is going to take a timeout.
Vacaville, first charge, timeout of that.
So Vacaville does take the timeout right here. Tonight's game sponsored by W Real Estate. ENC Smog Tires and Brakes. McCormick and Company. Friedman's Home Improvement. Poppy Bank. And Home Run Pizza, the home of the knuckleball.
Friendly reminder that the snack bar is open.
Cheerleaders doing their thing.
Chocolate trucks are here. Kettle corn is here. Snack shop
A lot to cheer about right now if you're Cardinal Newman. This is a big possession if you're on the Vacaville sideline right now trying to stop the bleeding. They got to have a stop right here.
Yeah, they need a couple 3-and-outs of their own, and to get back in this game, made some quick scores. They want a chance to get back in.
Second down for the Cardinals.
2nd and 10 for Newman. Coulter trying to buy some time, uses his feet.
Great tackle.
And it's taken down at the 20-yard line. Justin Albrecht makes the play for Vacaville. Nice tackle in the open field. Vacaville seems to have made a couple of adjustments here, Tino. What are you seeing right now that they're doing differently?
Well, you know, they're playing the run. I think they're letting them go ahead with a deep pass. I don't know how well that's going to work out, but they still seem to be putting a lot of pressure up. So there's the short yardage and the runs is not working out. And it seems like they're trying to limit the time that Coulter has to throw the long ball. So maybe they're, you know, we'll see how that plays out later on. But they're doing a great job right now on this drive.
3rd down and long for Newman. Under 40 seconds to go, first quarter. Coulter again having trouble finding time, flips it up in space, and he's got a man complete near the 40-yard line. That's Santiago Adon, it is.
Santiago, big tight end, great hands, great athleticism.
Nice job by Coulter to check down. I think they were trying to go deep on that one to the
like
right side.
Yes.
So he looked right, then he had to
Devin
scramble.
Bertoli with a pancake.
What a block by Bertoli.
We got to put some syrup on that. Whew. Jesus.
Yeah, Hugo calls him the pancake platoon.
Yeah, those guys, they get after it.
Hand off to Homan. And Homan gets a couple yards.
They seem committed to trying to stop this running attack.
Great game plan so far for Newman. We go under 15
quarter.
seconds here in this first quarter. Yep. And what a first quarter it has been for Newman. Everything going their way.
That's the final play of the first quarter.
Fantastic first quarter for Newman. They lead it big. Everything going well for the Cardinals. We'll step aside right here and be back with more in just a moment. Ready for the start of quarter number 2 here at Ed Lloyd Field. You guys, back in your day, you guys played most of your home games at the JC, correct?
Oh, yes. This field was dirt, you know, grass and dirt. And Bailey Field, Friday Night Lights, you know, I don't think it had lights back when I played back in 96.
No.
So this is a beautiful facility. Got the brand new beautiful scoreboard. Kind of makes me a little jealous, you know. It would have been nice, but
I have great memories of those games at Bailey Field.
There were some great times.
That playoff game against Hillsburg, I still remember, man, the steam coming off the players. Yes. It was a cold November night, maybe December.
There he goes.
Heck of a scene. Here's Homan. He's got first down yardage. Zach Homan down inside the 45 and a late marker down. Homan off to a real nice start.
Yeah, he's finding a lot of success, bouncing and starting inside and bouncing it to the outside. Another holding call, Newman.
Holding, offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul, still second down.
There's our white hat, John Little,
Number 11.
letting us know. Kenyon Strain was caught holding that time.
Second down for the Cardinals.
Second and about 15 for Newman now.
Oh, bad snap.
Coulter handles it, but here comes Vacaville. Helmet comes off. I think he's going to have to go out for a play.
Yep.
As Noah Siosi came in, Wyatt Kneckley quickly throws the helmet on, and he's going to check in. Yeah, here comes Coulter off the field.
That's really the first big mistake Newman's made today. Third and a mile.
Number 11
Yeah.
is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 3rd and long for the Cardinals.
About 26?
Yeah, about
that
26
guy?
yards.
Does that
for
sound
first.
about right?
Yep.
Kneckley now in at quarterback. Wyatt takes the snap, fakes left, competently throws right. Homan out of the backfield. And he gets a few yards out to the 29-yard line, and he's swarmed right there. Bulldogs are a very proud team. They're not going to take this lightly.
No, they're not going to lay down.
You made them mad, basically.
Yes. They just got to start finding some rhythm offensively if they want to get back in this game. Newman's defense has done a great job thus far.
Newman's going to punt for the first time.
Yeah.
Patrick Gardner comes on. He doesn't have the kicker in front, too. Fourth and long.
Oh, there he goes.
Blocked, and look out. This could be a game changer. Touchdown, Vacaville.
Wow.
Picking that up is Justin Albrecht. And he scoots in for the touchdown. Wow.
That wasn't a drive Newman wanted to work on right there.
Yeah, this is how games can change real quick.
Who's that, number 22?
Yeah, I think the hand up was Massimo Manuku that got a hand on that. And right there to scoop and score is Justin Albrecht. So Vacaville is now on the board. 3 can get. Kick is up, and the kick is good by Micah Navarro. And things have switched around just a little bit, Tino.
You sure have. Let's see how Newman responds offensively.
See, he came right up the middle here.
Yeah, that's a jailbreak. Looks like the Newman line left a little early. And they should sustain their blocks a little longer and then take off downfield. It's kind of the second big play Vacaville's had on special teams, so it looks like they're going to rely on that to get him back in this game.
Yeah.
He's got to focus on all 3 aspects.
So now if you're Newman, you got to be thinking, okay, we got the big lead. Now we want to try and score again. We got to put more points on the board. And 'cause this is the kind of game that could just go back and forth all night long. And blessed to have the 20-0 lead, but now it's 27, and Vacaville's got the momentum
That's
coming.
correct. There's no time to get complacent right now if you're Newman. You got to keep attacking, stick to your game plan. It's kind of a weird setup.
Yeah, you might be thinking onside kick. Navarro just kind of angles it to the sidelines, and Madi Camaro calls for a fair catch. Very smart, and he gets hit. That's going to be markers all over the place.
That was uncalled for. That was a great job doing a fair catch from Madi Camaro.
John Little make the call here.
No, coaching at my level, it's when the first or second line, they see a kick return, they want to take it, they want to grab it and run. But Monty did a smart thing, and just
on the kicking
great field position.
15 yards from the spot of the end of the kick.
The 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, that's going to help the field position.
About midfield.
Yeah. Huge. Vacaville was actually thinking to try to make something happen there, kick that up high and short, get somebody down under there. They just didn't realize the fair catch had been called.
They executed the kick perfectly. It was a lot of hang time for such a short kick.
Match up to the far side now is Jonah Bertoli. Here comes Homan. Running hard. Homan gets to the 45. Vacaville getting a lot of white shirts on the ball this time.
Yep. Again, he's attacking the outside where he seemed to find most of his success this game.
10 minutes to go here in the half. That was a 5-yard pickup. Important possession right here for Newman if they hope to keep the momentum going into the locker room.
Yeah, they need to take care of the football and just move it down and play a field position game at this point.
Here comes Homan again. And he gets to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Nice tackle in the open field. Adam Cook was in on that one. Also there was Menuco. Third down.
Third down. Third down at the 45-yard line. 3rd and 6.
Cardinal Newman offense with Bertoli and Strain to the near side, kind of stacked. And there goes Bertoli in motion. Coulter in trouble, and he goes down. A marker goes down as well. Noah Siosi, the 6'3", 240-pound senior.
Another holding call.
Holding. Offense, number 58. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
Sack occurred back near the original line of scrimmage. 4th and 10. Newman's going to have to punt it away.
Fourth down at the 50-yard line. Back deep. Receive the punt.
Gardner to kick. Almost blocked again, but Gardner got it off. Wow. And he gets a really nice roll down to about the 26-yard line. Looked like that might be blocked.
He got a hand on it.
Yeah, Gardner did a great job just to get that away.
They're bringing the pressure right up the middle on the punt. First and 10, Vacaville. Now see if the Bulldogs can get their offense going. Mike Papadopoulos pacing that far sideline. He's been here a long time. Took over for Tom Zanino, who the stadium is named after there in Vacaville. He coached here for like 150 years or something before Pop took over. Straight up the middle, nice run. Biggest run so far for Christian Diosdado.
Jacobs with the tackle.
Jacob Flynn was there for Newman, but not until the Bulldogs get some good yardage on first down.
Diosdado comes in with 225 yards rushing in 2 games, so you bet they're going to give him the football.
First and 10, Bulldogs. Fake it. Pass a little bit long. Nice coverage by Gentry, and a flag goes down on the near side. Kind of a weird
looks like an ineligible man downfield on the offense.
Yep.
Great coverage by Jamari Gentry.
Yeah, Gentry was stride for stride with his man there on that far side.
Ineligible downfield, number 6. Still first down.
5-yard penalty. First and 15 for the Bulldogs. Isidoro taken down from behind. Manhandled by Leo Vitoy. He is a freshman, 6'3", 265.
And I'll tell you, he's athletic as they come for his size. I mean, he just runs them down and makes a tackle in the backfield. Great job.
Wow. Did I mention he was a freshman?
Yeah.
How about that? Second and long now for Vacaville. Jesse Myers just jumped.
Going to give him the 5 yards back.
Yeah.
Penalties have been kind of a concern for Cardinal Newman so far.
It's 5 yards, still second down.
Newman defense trying to dig in, preserve this lead. Clock will roll here, a little over 7 minutes to go. In this first half, second and about 13. Diasadaro plugged up right in the middle. Nice job. And coming up from the bottom of the pile is Jesse Myers. Jasper Kemp was also there.
That was a great play by Jasper Kemp.
3rd and 12.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Big 3rd down right here.
You gotta just be waiting for Fortunato to get a long pass off. You know, he's a really highly recruited quarterback. He hasn't been able to find receivers yet. They do this play again.
Swings it out. Diasadaro, the ball's loose. They're gonna call it incomplete.
That's 0 for 3 on that.
Yeah.
That swing pass.
Newman was ready for that play.
That was
No
Torres again, I
question
believe.
about it.
Doing a great job.
Yeah, Dominic Torres.
Dylan Webb with the recovery, but it's a forward pass.
Gentry drops back deep. 4th and 12.
Vacaville's only got 1 first down thus far. Newman's defense is doing a great job.
Newman almost blocks the kick.
Oh, they're going to get good field position here.
And that one comes to a stop at the 37-yard line.
Ball rolls down at the 37. That's where the Cardinals will take over, 1st and 10.
You just have to think that they got to go back to the deep pass sooner or later. It seems like Vacaville is having a lot of success, bringing pressure, bringing a lot of guys up the middle, trying to stop the run and put pressure on Coulter. We have to soften them up with some more deep passes.
So Newman takes over now. 1st and 10. Coulter swings that one out, incomplete. Holman couldn't quite get there. Tried to catch it with one hand as it was just a little beyond him. Haven't gone back to Jonah Bertoli after having success 2 times in a row with him on the deep ball. Both times for touchdowns.
And they're moving Jonah a lot. He was in the trip situation, inside receiver now instead of outside.
Let's go, Newman. 6:03 to go in the first half. Newman up 20-7, 2 to the near side. Bertoli is in the slot. Showing blitz.
Vacaville with the blitz.
Holman slides right past the blitz, and Holman is in the open field. Dragged down from behind inside the 40-yard line. Perfect play call.
Nice.
Little delay.
Yeah. Did a great job. Holman is just one tough runner. You know, he goes north and south, and you know, he usually comes up with some sort of yard. That's when he's able to pop off a big gain.
3-yard line, 1st down Cardinal.
Nice run for Holman. Cheerleaders staying fired up. I think they're going to be performing at halftime. We'll look forward to that as Newman reels off a 1st and 10. Under 6 minutes to go now. 10 rushes and 91 yards for Zach Holman. Here's his 11th carry.
There's another
Penalty
flag.
marker down. Holman weaves his way for a couple. And we'll let our white hat John Little straighten this out.
Another hold.
Wow.
Penalties are piling up for Cardinal Newman. Freshman Zion Cargo just checked into the game. Another freshman for Cardinal Newman.
Holding offense,
receiver.
number 58, 10 yards from the previous spot. Still.
That's going to back the Cardinals up a little bit. Really, the only big play for Vacaville so far has been the blocked punt. First and long. Coulter in trouble. And he goes down. That's a sack. Getting there was Justin Albrecht. He's had a good first half.
Sure has.
That's going to be second and long.
Vacaville continues to bring pressure with blitzes.
Second and 28 is what I'm looking at here.
Yep.
Cardinals 49-yard line.
Well, Newman, who started this game off so well, up 20-0, now sputtering a little bit. See if they can get their offense going again. Second and long. Coulter trying to buy time. Here comes the blitz. It's a screen.
Oh, he
Holman
read it.
couldn't find it, and there's penalty markers down.
Noah Sioc read that screen really well. Disrupted the pass.
See what the call is here. So Vacaville's strategy now is just to bring guys, and that seems to be disrupting Newman's offense a little bit.
And we haven't seen him go
We have
deep.
2 fouls on the play. We got holding on defense. We got man downfield offense. Those offset. We're going to replay second down.
Offsetting penalties, okay. It'll remain second and 28. Coach Sanchez on the sideline with James Pennington, the offensive coordinator, as Coulter brings the play back in. Second and long. Second and 28.
Yeah.
Newman has all 3 of their timeouts remaining here in this first half. Coulter straight back.
There it goes.
Going deep for Bertoli. Double coverage, and it's a little high.
Pass incomplete.
Yeah, Vacaville definitely has made the adjustment. They got 2 guys on Jonah Bertoli now.
Buckner on the coverage. Buckner and Klein on the coverage. Brings up a third and long.
Third and 28.
Third and about 28 yards to go. From that 49-yard line.
We got Jamari Gentry lined up at tailback.
Ah, interesting. Gentry, one of the fastest guys on the team. See if they try to utilize him here. They do. Gentry to the near side, and he's got some room. Jamari to the 40-yard line. Nice run.
Got great acceleration for Gentry. We're still looking at 4th and about 16.
Yeah, I'll be tempted to go for it. They are in Vacaville territory, and their defense has done a pretty nice job.
Yeah, I think they did a smart move.
They're gonna
I would
punt.
leave their defense out there. They have not got scored on yet. They're doing a great job. I would try to pin them down inside the 10. You know, maybe like 3 minutes they got to try to go length of the field.
Dropping back deep is Isaac Bubak.
Then again, they've had a lot of heat in the punt, so
Yeah.
see how this goes.
Gardner gets it off. Nice high kick. Fair catch called for at the 12. Good kick. Very effective.
Another flag on the play.
And there are some markers
Take
down.
over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Seems like we can't get through a play without a penalty.
Holding, receiving team, number 78. It'll be enforced half the distance from the goal from the end of the kick. First down.
That's not going to help Vacaville's cause. That'll make an even more effective kick.
I got to wonder if Newman's going to try to call timeout so they can get another possession before the end of the half, having them pinned back so far. The Vacaville passing game has been non-existent thus far. Newman's doing a great job getting pressure and covering the receivers.
5-yard line. First down, Bulldogs.
Let's go, defense!
First and 10, Vacaville.
Outside,
Great guard to the near side, and the Cardinals are there.
Looks like
Nice play by Spencer Jacobs that time.
Tackled by number 21, Jacobs. Second down.
It's going to be second down. Picked up a couple there, but that's it. Under 2:50 to go in the half. Newman up by 2 scores, 20-7.
you got to figure they're going to take a deep shot right here.
Fortunati's had a hard time finding time to throw the football. Gets this one away, but it's behind his man.
It was open.
And I got to say, in the film I watched on them in the Sheldon game, he was on target just about every time.
Right.
He didn't miss it. He didn't miss a target.
Well, Newman's doing a great job with covering. I think his that was one of the first bad throws I've seen him make today, but it was also one of the first throws I've seen him make downfield.
Yeah.
You know, so I think Newman's got him a little bit rattled right now.
Let's go, D! Let's go, D!
Big third down.
3rd and 8. Isidoro takes the handoff.
Great.
Not going to get there. Taken down at the 12. He's going to be about 3 yards shy of the first down.
About shy of the first down.
Looks like Zach Rea was in on that one.
Zach Rea was in there.
And it's going to be 4th down. Newman
Timeout.
defense has been
Cardinal
superb.
Newman, first charge, timeout.
I believe it's one first down they've given up this first half so far. That's an amazing job for a high-powered offense like Vacaville.
And Newman's going to stop the clock here with 2:22 to go in this first half. Newman thinking, let's get some field position right here.
Yes. Seems like Newman's punt returners have been maybe a block or two away from springing a big return.
Yeah, they've been close.
Bulldogs had a 4th down. Second punt.
Jamari Gentry is going to return this punt.
Gentry back 8 for the Cardinals.
If I was Newman, this would be an opportunity to rush the punter and see if they can get a block of their own.
Gentry back deep. Yeah, turnabout's fair play, right?
Yeah.
Gentry takes it on the run, makes the first guy miss. Dangerous. But Jamari gets to about the 36-yard line where he is dragged down by Christian Peck.
That was great hands. That didn't look good at
That was
first. but he
dangerous.
made a great catch on that.
First and 10, Newman. Good field position, and what is more than likely the final possession for the Cardinals of this first half of play. And they got plenty of time, 2:10 to work with.
Take over 1st and 10.
Here comes Jason Coulter out to the huddle.
39-yard line. 1st and 10 Cardinals at the Bulldogs 39-yard line.
They want to take care of the ball here and not lose any yards.
Close snap. Coulter does the smart thing and just dives on it.
That's the second one of those.
Yeah.
Coulter.
Smart play by Coulter just to save the possession, but they
10.
lost about 11 yards.
11-yard loss.
They're coming up quickly.
Yeah, they're
2-minute offense. Coulter to throw. He's got a man. Kenyon Strain. Strain makes a nice move and gets down to the 31-yard line. Kenyon Strain.
Great catch and run from Kenyon Strain.
Newman coming up to the line quickly.
That's a first down. You didn't know first down on that?
Wow, they're going to move the chains there? I don't think he got the first down.
I didn't think so either. Okay, that's not. It's third and short.
Third down, Cardinals.
Yeah, 3rd and 2 or 3. Another low snap.
Oh, boy.
Somehow got it to Holman, and it's going to be 4th and about 1. I believe Newman's going to take another timeout here.
Stop short of the first down.
Timeout, Cardinal Newman, second charge, timeout of the half.
Vacaville's doing a great job stuffing the run inside. Newman seems to have most of the success bouncing it out.
How are you, buddy? Good, man. Good to see you.
Got a new food truck here tonight, the Cajun Connect. And I haven't had it, but man, they've got some good stuff. Sloppy roast beef, fried shrimp, voodoo shrimp, shrimp and grits, beignets. Oh, my favorite. Beignets are the best. Hugo, you like shrimp and grits, huh? Okay. Okay. I did not know that.
Coming out of the timeout, we have a 4th and 2 for the Cardinals.
4th and 2 for Newman. Going to that power I formation with Santiago Adon at fullback. Expect Holman to get this more than likely off the right side.
I think he jumped, but he got back in time.
No, Holman takes it off the left side. And he plows forward, and I believe he's going to get it, but there's a late marker down.
I think that might be a helmet-to-helmet.
Wow. And Holman's a little bit fuzzy as he gets up from that pile.
Looked like he led with his helmet.
He was going to be very close to the first down. Might have had it with that spin move. But if it's targeting, that's going to be tacking on some serious yardage. Here's John Little.
Personal foul. Deep. Whether the line to gain is made, it doesn't matter. To go from the end of the run. First down.
Okay, tack it on.
I'm not quite sure what that was.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I understood all that, but
it looked like he did lead with his helmet. He called it personal foul.
Yeah.
Cards, let's go!
It's going to be a first down for Newman. That's the bottom line.
Set him up in great field position.
Field goal range for sure for Patrick Gardner now, but they've still got a minute and 20 seconds to go. So they've got plenty of time. Bertoli to the near side. Coulter's looking his way. He's got him over the top, but he couldn't hang on.
That was number 3 right there, but he couldn't haul it in.
A rare drop. It wasn't an easy catch, but one that I bet Jonah will tell you, I think I should have had that.
I know Jonah, and he will be more upset over this than how happy he was over his 2 touchdowns. You know, he's a competitor, and he doesn't like making mistakes. Tough angle there, but usually that's a play he usually makes.
2nd and 10. Timeout. Vacaville, I believe, takes this one.
Timeout. Vacaville, second charge, timeout of the half.
Everyone taking timeouts here. Oh. So if you're Newman, you're pretty much, you've got field goal range here, but you got time to put points on the board. So it'll be tempting to see whether they go for it if they end up in a 4th down situation. I think if it's 4th and more than 5, they'll probably kick the field goal.
You know, I think I would go for the field goal, seeing as how they missed 1 extra point. Give them, make him score more than 2 touchdowns to get back in the game to take the lead.
Interesting to see what Newman comes up with here. Next week we'll be right back here at Ed Lloyd Field for the vintage Cardinal Newman game. Should be an interesting one.
Big 3rd down. Good time, Cargill.
Montgomery leads Bethel 20-0 early on. St. Helena 7, Hillsburg 0. Here we go. Jamari Gentry trying to find space to the outside, breaks a tackle.
Oh,
Gentry's still going, trying to get out of bounds, and he's close to the 1st down marker.
So now it's interesting because it looks like we're 4th and short.
They only had 2nd down up on the marker there. I could have sworn it was 3rd down on that play.
You're right about that.
They're going to call it 3rd down now. 3rd and about 3. Okay. And another timeout taken. He tried to get to that sideline, but didn't quite make it.
Timeout. Cardinal Newman. 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Newman's final timeout. 46 seconds to go. Well, it'll be an interesting play call right here. 3rd and a couple, and again, now it's 3rd and short. You're tempted to go for it maybe on 4th down and seek 7 rather than 3.
You're going to probably take at least 1 shot since they're out of timeouts.
Cardinals bring it out. Gentry still at running back. I'm not sure if Holman might not have been shaken up on that helmet-to-helmet play. 3rd and a couple. Escalon 14, Windsor 13. That game is at the half. Going up top. And I believe it's caught. Far side. Did he or did he not? No indication from the officials.
Cargill, another freshman, wide receiver. Great play. Looks like he was just a little bit out of bounds.
So now it is 4th down.
They're looking to take the 3-point field goal try.
They're going to go for 3. Gardner's only field goal last year was in the semifinals against Acalanes. That was the game winner. 34-yarder as time expired.
Big kick right here.
Yeah, this would be huge. Get some points right here. Connectly is the holder. Newman gets the ball to start the 2nd half. Also, Gardner's kick is low, and he doesn't get it.
Okay.
So Vacaville holds right there, and we remain at 20-7. And Vacaville now just 38 seconds to work with. It'll be interesting to see if they just kind of sit on the ball right here and try to get out of dodge and make their halftime adjustments or what.
Yeah, you got to think Newman's is going to play safe, keeping everything in front of them. Vacaville's had no success throwing the ball downfield thus far. And the last thing Vacaville wants also is take a sack and a fumble and, give Newman the ball back in close position. I would expect to see him just run this clock out.
W Real Estate, the largest locally owned and founded real estate brokerage in the North Bay with 10 offices and 285 people. Appreciate their sponsorship. Here comes the handoff. Diasadoro with a nice run, probably his best of the night as he gets about 11 yards.
Clock is ticking.
Depending on the spot, they're going to spot it just short.
Not sure if Vacaville has any timeouts left.
They have one, I believe. Yeah, one timeout left.
Well, they're not using it now.
Back up to the line. Under 30 seconds to go in the half.
There's the deep pass.
Long pass, incomplete.
Good coverage.
Intended
Jamari.
to Buback. Yeah, Jamari Gentry, stride for stride.
He's all over him.
Jamari Gentry on the coverage.
Got 19.6 seconds left in the half.
Intended receiver with Buback.
Buback couldn't catch up with that one. Vacaville now with under 20 seconds to go. Fortunati fires this one, almost picked.
Dylan Webb almost took that one off.
Yeah,
Great
Webb
read.
had perfect position on that. Tell you what, he had a little room to run too.
Oh yeah, that could have been a big game for Newman. But he did a great job breaking it up nevertheless.
Third down.
Third and about 10, maybe a little less than that.
Third and about 9.
Oh, he is just
Long
off.
pass in space, incomplete.
He's not in rhythm right now, Fortunati.
No.
I don't know if the
4 for
pressure's getting
10.
him.
4 for 10 for -7 passing so far. Unbelievable. A guy who came in with a 132 quarterback rating.
It's a Division I quarterback. Newman's doing a great job. I don't know if the pressure is getting on from the defensive line. The receivers are not getting open.
Navarro the punter.
Gentry drops back deep. Barring a big return right here, Newman will more than likely drop to a knee. Low kick.
Just let that one roll.
Yep, everybody gets out of the way, and it trickles down inside the 40.
Pass down at the 40-yard line
30 seconds.
by Park.
I'm sure Newman's just going to put a knee on it.
Yeah.
Cardinals have a first down and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
But you never know.
Interesting half. Newman took that 20-0 lead. Yeah, Coach Sanchez just took the headset off, so we're going to see Bolter drop to a knee, and the Cardinals will head to the locker room. And I'm sure Newman will be pleased to have this 2-touchdown lead going into the half, but could have been bigger. Could have been a lot
It could have
bigger.
been bigger. I'll tell you, the penalties and the special teams are two things that have really caused Newman from really blowing this game wide open. They must have had about 5 to 7 penalties that half, and obviously the block punt for a touchdown was the only points that Vacaville put on the board. So
Yeah.
Newman can clean those things up. This game would have been out of hand a lot earlier. But you never know. Still one half of football left.
Yes, indeed. So Newman heads off. We get ready for the cheerleaders to do their thing here at halftime. It's like Vacaville is going to go first.
Cardinals, cheerleaders, and
Well, maybe not. It looks like
50-yard line. big hand for the Cardinal Newman cheer squad. Great job, ladies.
Nice job by the Cardinal Newman cheer squad. And we will now learn more about Cardinal Newman High School.
The English department prepares students to analyze and write at the college level so their essays and expressions of ideas stand out and get noticed, not only at the college level, but through life.
In theology classes, we explore God through the Catholic lens and help students connect the mysteries and gifts of our faith with the realities of the world. We help students learn to provide service to others and their community as a means of living the principles of our faith.
Through the arts, dance, modern band, drama, and studio art, students develop their creativity and imaginations to express themselves in ways not possible in traditional academics.
Our math and science programs guide students into college-level work, with an emphasis on ensuring they can meet the rigors of engineering, medicine, and scientific research college pathways.
We ensure a solid foundation in history while analyzing modern-day challenges to ensure students are prepared for success in a multicultural, multi-religious world.
Our students take a deep dive into the culture behind the languages they learn. Whether it's French, Spanish, or Latin, our students develop the language skills in ways that expand their awareness and appreciation of other cultures.
We approach athletics differently from most schools by focusing on the science of human performance, supporting students with certified athletic trainers, and having professional coaches who are experts in their sport and in motivating young adults.
Breaks a tackle and he's gone on the very first play. Oh!
With 2 college counselors and 3 grade level counselors, we support students through their high school career and expertly guide them through their college selection and scholarship applications.
High school goes by in a flash, but if you make the most of it, you'll have lifelong memories and skills needed for college and beyond.
What did it smell like?
It smelled like condomins, like mustard and ketchup.
I'm Newman!
High school sports are one of the things that make living in California so great.
Athletics builds character, teamwork, physical fitness,
and shows what hard work can achieve.
And some of us can even earn a college scholarship or qualify for the Olympics.
But sometimes the behavior in the stands can overshadow our achievements on the field.
Hey California, this is Ron DiCetti, CIF Executive Director, and how we behave at games is a reflection of who we are. Let's turn the table on bad behavior and show friends, students, and our kids, and the other team, a side of ourselves that makes them truly proud.
Hearing people cheer at our games really motivates me.
But being booed for missing a play can be crushing.
We're all on this team because we love you.
Winning is amazing, but it's not the only thing.
I love it when my parents show up for me.
But hearing them yell at the coach is embarrassing.
Oh, Come on!
And remember that refs are people too.
They're trying their best to call a fair and correct game.
Even if you may not love the call.
I hear all the time all the crazy things the parents say. It's just like more frustrating than anything.
The parents on my team were acting out.
Because of this, they got kicked out of the game, and not only did the ref didn't change the answer, it just caused embarrassment for our whole team.
The ref asked every parent on our sideline to, exit the facility and waited till every parent did. So that wasted, 10 to 15 minutes of our half.
You're trying your best and you're putting yourself out there and you're on the court doing what you love, and seeing and hearing people, belligerently be mean to you, it's really frustrating. It makes you not want to play anymore. It makes you just want to go sit on the sidelines and cry. Like, it's not fun. So it does feel like the parents pick it about themselves instead of the players who are actually playing the game. Parents who lose their minds when we don't score aren't helping.
What are you doing out there?
It can actually be super distracting.
We should be able to hold our heads high after the match, win or lose.
No one should feel insulted or ashamed
because of their race, ethnicity, or gender.
Hey, and enough with all the swearing. Our games are the highlight of my week.
Anger has no place here.
Sportsmanship is simple. It means treating other students, fans, and opponents as you'd like your school's players to be treated. It also means showing respect to our game officials. Without them, our student athletes don't get to play the sport they love. Only then are we worthy of the title, CIF student athletes, families, and coaches. So let's get back to doing what we do best, California. Great competition and the best fans in the country. Thank you for being part of the change, and thank you for being there to lift us up.
Hope you're enjoying our coverage here tonight. See our score here at the half. Tonight's game is sponsored by W Real Estate. W Real Estate, the largest locally owned and founded real estate brokerage in the North Bay, with 10 offices and 285 agents. Poppy Bank, since opening the first branch in January 2005, Poppy Bank has grown to nearly $6 billion in assets with branches throughout California and lending offices nationwide. Poppy Bank is rated 5 stars by Bauer Financial Incorporated for strength and security, and is recognized as one of the strongest financial institutions in the nation. For more information on their incredible products and services, visit www.poppybank.com. Home Run Pizza, the home of the knuckleball. BNC, Smog, Tires and Brake. McCormick and Company, Homes and Loans. And Friedman's, Home Improvement. And he's gone on the very first play. Oh! Team totals from the first half of play, very interesting. First downs, Vacaville 2, Newman 7. Rushing yardage in favor of Newman, 80 to 29. Passing yardage, Vacaville -7, Newman 131. Turnovers, 1 apiece. Penalties, Vacaville 4 for 26, and Newman 6 for 50.
High school sports are one of the things that make living in California so great.
But sometimes the behavior in the stands can overshadow our achievements on the field.
I love it when my parents show up for me.
But being booed for missing a play can be crushing.
And remember that refs are people too.
They're trying their best to call a fair and correct game.
No one should feel insulted or ashamed
because of their race, ethnicity, or gender.
We should be able to hold our heads high after the match, win or lose.
Cardinals are out of the locker room first.
Montgomery 20, Bethel 0.
20-7 here at the half.
And at the half, Escalon 14, Windsor 13.
Check some scores around the Redwood Empire. Windsor now leads Escalon 25-14. Petaluma up 21-0 over Santa Rosa. Montgomery 20-0 over Bethel. St. Helena 7, Hillsburg 0, the last report we got on that one. Some interesting games going on around. And Tino's back with me now. We got some highlights of the first half.
A couple of Jonah Bertoli highlights, probably.
Yeah, we'll check them out right here. First play from scrimmage for Newman.
Wow.
Jonah Bertoli all the way. Here's Zach Holman's first touch. Yep. That was a touchdown. Newman was on a roll quick.
Yeah, they were.
14-zip lead. A little bit later, Coulter goes up top to Jonah Bertoli again.
Makes it look very easy.
And then special teams kind of took over for Vacaville. They blocked the extra point. Newman's defense was rock solid, particularly on these little swing routes right here.
It looks like they've done their homework, and they've probably seen them run those in previous games, and they just are not going to let them get away with that today.
Here's the big play from that first half. The block by Massimo Manuku, the scoop and score by Justin Albrecht. Vacaville's only touchdown of that first half.
So I got to throw this out there, Dave. Cardinal Newman's having the first ever girls flag football team.
Yes, I was going to bring that up. And the coach is?
None other than myself.
There you go.
It's been a lot of fun. I'm really glad to see the girls are super competitive, and we're really looking forward to the season. It's actually becoming a CIF sport, and multiple schools have teams. So, you know, the girls, they were just they were super excited. They show up and they work hard. It's really fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. That is really going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to covering a little bit of that.
Yeah.
All right, well, both teams have had a chance to make a few adjustments, figure each other out a little bit, and it's going to be an interesting second half. I know Hugo wants us to let everybody know about water polo going on tomorrow at the JC. They're going to be playing against Slick Wilmerding. It's a really good team, one of the top teams in Northern California. Also, Ukiah will be there. Ukiah is always pretty good at water polo, too. New coach. Come check them out tomorrow at the JC. Be a nice, beautiful scene out there. Brody Hansel will be doing his thing out there. He's being recruited by Cal, and he's a great water polo player. Just a sophomore. All right, so Newman's going to receive the kickoff to start the second half here, leading 20-7. How important is this first possession of this third quarter?
It's really important. You know, you want to set the tone, you know, control the ball, limit the turnovers and penalties especially. If they can get some points from the board interior, they got to feel really good about closing this game out. Looks like we got Jamari Gentry and Zion Cargill back.
All right, Jamari Gentry back to receive the kick.
Jamari Gentry back deep for the Cardinals.
Vacaville to boot it away. They tried a couple different things. They tried that little short kick, Navarro, but Madi Camaro did a great job calling for the fair catch on that. Looks like they might try to do the same thing. Nope, now he's dropping back. Crowd making a little noise as the third quarter
great kick
gets underway, and that kick goes way out of the back of the end zone. What a kick. Jason Coulter bringing his team out.
Cardinals will take the second half kickoff, 1st and 10.
Coulter was 4 for 8 for 128 yards in that first half. Threw a couple touchdowns. We saw those highlights.
10 at the 20-yard line.
So Newman takes over at their own 20-yard line. Nice night here. No wind. It was a little breezy when I got here earlier, and then it kind of, the fog kind of came in, or the high clouds, whatever. And
it's a beautiful night for football.
Nice Friday night, but a little bit of fall in the air.
A little bit.
It's starting to feel like football season a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to get this first snap off.
We got equipment.
Yeah, looks like Kenyon Strain has an issue, so he's got to come off the field. Kyle Stosser will check in, wearing number 85.
So you can see now they got someone over the top of Jonah Bertoli. I think they want to get beat deep again.
First snap of the second half. Zach Homan
smothered
at the line of scrimmage.
That was Noah Ciosi again.
Yeah, he's had a good game. 13 rushes and 93 yards for Homan. He had that big run on his first carry of the night. Vacaville's defense has definitely done a better job since early in that first quarter. Jonah Bertoli goes to the far side. Single coverage with Jameer Buckner out there. They've switched a couple guys onto him after he scored those first 2 touchdowns. Coulter looking to throw. Now he runs, and he gets about 6 yards. Good decision. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4. Coulter's used his feet very effectively tonight. Done a nice job with that.
Yeah, he's a big body. You know, he gets north and south. He's gonna get some positive yards.
Eamon Kelly goes out to the far side. 3 receivers on that far side of the field. Bertoli is in the slot. Homan looking for space. And he's got a first down out to the 32-yard line. Well-designed play.
That's a great call. Ran to the short side of the field, away from the trips.
And Newman picks up their 8th first down of the ball game.
Looks like they're going no huddle. Got the offside.
And we got flags and whistles.
Dead ball. Encroachment, defense, 5 yards, still first down.
Defense jumped a little bit that time. That's a break for Newman. Will make it 1st and 5. Got to love 1st and 5 better than 1st and 10.
Yeah, you can do a lot more at 1st and 5. Take a couple deep shots early.
Coulter brings him back up to the line now. Homan, single back. Looking for blocking. Gets a little, and he spins away. And Homan gets out to midfield. Nice run.
That's a tough running right there by Holman. Keeping the feet moving.
Great spin move.
Looks like they're going no huddle again with Jamari Gentry in the backfield.
Up to the 50-yard line. That will be first down Cardinals.
Holman checks out. Gentry checks in. Panicked and bailed out of that replay. We could have showed the whole thing. They were coming up to the line like they were going to snap it.
Looks like they had 10 guys in the field. Kenyon String came in late. Oh, fumble.
Ball's down. Newman recovers it. Now I'm going to go back to that run by Holman, which was a really nice run. Great blocking. Look at Hilden gets a block.
Aiden Woods.
Right there's the spin, yeah.
Second down and 12 from the 48-yard line.
Lost a couple on that one, so 2nd and 12. Coulter bringing the play back out. Newman almost to midfield here with their first possession of the third quarter, leading 20-7. Santiago Adon goes in motion left side. They'll throw it to him as he comes back to the near side, and Adon's got some space, and he gets down to the 36-yard line. Very nice play.
Nice play, Paul.
Yeah, they love that little short passing game. It really works well. Gets especially that tight end in space.
Yeah, Santiago Adon, he's just a big body tight end. He just looks like a prototypical Division I tight end. You know, he's a great athlete, big body. After contact, he gets another 5-6 yards. It's a great play. They need to look to get him the ball more, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, he's a big target. Can't miss him.
Yeah. Great athlete. 1st and 10, Newman. Here comes Zach Holman. Tries to bounce it. Now he reverses his field, and he loses about 8 yards.
71.
Nice pursuit that time. Coming and getting him was Evan Blaitler.
That's a big loss.
Sometimes reversing your field is not a good idea.
You know, Holman usually does a good job going north and south, but he didn't see anything there.
Blaitler at 6'5", 260, one of those seniors we talked about. 16 senior starters on this team.
Wow.
They figure to win the Monticello Empire League again. They are the perennial champions of that league, with Vanden High School is probably considered the number 2 team.
Right.
Going deep. Kelly's out there. Might be picked.
Intercepted.
Nice defensive play. Coming down with that one was Jelani Wiggins. Ball was a little underthrown, and Wiggins had great position.
Wiggins with a pass interception.
You know, Coulter threw it up there, give his receiver an opportunity to go up and get it, but he made a great play on the defender. Made a great play on this ball. He had the one-on-one coverage he liked.
At their own 14-yard line.
He just jumped a little too early, it looks like.
Yeah. Nice play by Wiggins. Vacaville takes over. See if the Bulldogs can figure something out with their offense. You know, this is a team that scored 40 points in each of their first 2 games, and they have been shut out
their
on offense tonight.
0, yes.
Handoff, nothing there. Middle of the Newman defense is just all over that run game. Coach Sanchez is really focusing on the defensive side of the ball.
Right.
He's with James Pennington, who's the offensive coordinator, but he is really taking the reins of the defense, which is where he did the bulk of his coaching at the college level.
Correct. Yes, he's doing a great job. He's got a lot of weapons out there to utilize, and it seems like they're always shuffling bodies in and out. He's doing a great job calling this up. Looks like he's doing his homework on what he's obviously got Vacaville's offense confused right now, and they're able yet to get any kind of rhythm at all, let alone sustain a couple drives.
2nd and 9.
There's the motion again.
Fires it. Ooh, lucky that wasn't picked. The intended receiver was Buckner.
Yeah,
ball was way over his head.
He's just off the mark today. Timing is not there.
Coach Pop threw on the sweatshirt at halftime. Gonna be third down.
We got 3rd and 8. Looks like 3rd and 9. Oh, dang it. Yeah, they're offsides.
Jesse Myers might have jumped that time.
Dead ball, encroachment, defense, 5 yards,
Oh.
still third down.
There goes back to those penalties. You know, that's
Yeah.
going to give them life. Those are self-inflicted.
Handoff, no, it's going to keep it. Fortunati has a first down, just their 3rd first down of the ball game, out to the 31-yard line. Nice decision by the QB. Gentry ends up making the tackle way downfield. He's kind of spun around and saw some space. Not sure if that was a design play or not.
I'm not sure. It looks like Fortunati comes in with 5 rushing yards in 2 games, so it doesn't seem to be much of a scrambler. But he saw an opportunity there to get the first down. That penalty proved to be another big play.
Isadora straight ahead, wrapped up, and thrown back by Teo. Ball came out late, penalty markers came out. See what our white hat has to say about this.
Wow.
Personal foul against Newman.
Hey, personal foul. We're not.
So he's having some microphone troubles there. Couldn't really hear what the penalty was, but nevertheless.
Personal foul, I got that part of it.
Yeah, it's going to put him about the 50-yard line. Vacaville's first drive of the game. We're putting something together here. See if they can.
First and 10. Fortunati throwing deep down the sideline. Gentry right there. Yeah.
Just a blanket right now. He's stride for stride every time.
Bubak was the intended receiver.
Second down.
Newman defense continues to impress. They can avoid penalties right now. 2nd and 10. Fortunati having trouble finding open receivers. Diasaduro takes it this time. He breaks a couple tackles. He's going to be close to first down yardage. He's got it now at the 36-yard line. Nice run. 15-yard run, dragging Cardinals. Here it is again. Ooh, almost a face mask right there. Best drive of the game by far for the Vacaville offense.
Getting the running game going. That's what they need to do, maybe to open up the passing game.
Fortunato being chased by Jesse Myers. He turns around and he goes down way back at the 45-yard line.
That's
Logan Rodriguez.
That's a big-time sack. Jesse Myers flushed him out of the pocket.
See Logan come from the left side.
Great move by Khalil Viceroy, also up the middle. That's how you kill a drive right there.
Diasaduro straight ahead, trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and he gets to about the 42.
Gonna bring up 3rd and long. He's a tough runner, Diasaduro. Diasadado. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. He's a tough north and south runner. Big 3rd down. Jonah Bertoli checks in at corner.
Under 3:30 to go now in this third quarter. Newman's still up 20-7. Third and a bunch. Handoff to Isidoro, and he is clobbered right near the line of scrimmage. Oh, big hit. Not sure who it was, but
it's like
man.
Jesse Myers.
Jesse Myers, perhaps?
Yeah, number 9. Bring up a fourth down. Looks like they're going to punt it out.
13 rushes and 59 yards. Yeah, I think you're right. Jesse Myers right there. Fourth down. They are going to kick it away. Navarro kicks it down inside the 10. Still rolling, and it does get to the end zone. That's a break for Newman.
Ball rolls into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10. Cardinals now going the other way. If you're Newman, you're kind of happy to exchange possessions with no points on the board, but you've got to be thinking about getting one more score right here.
You got to.
Would kind of put this thing away a little bit.
Knowing Newman, I don't think they're going to let off the gas right now. I think they want to make a statement here.
Coulter brings him back up. First and 10. .227 to go in the third. Zach Holman tries to bounce it to the outside, and he ends up going down at the 22. Vacaville's done a better job against the run after that first quarter.
Job. You know, Newman was finding success bouncing to the outside, but I think Vacaville's figured that part out and starting to contain a little bit, setting the edge. Forcing Holman nowhere to run.
Second down and 8 for the Cardinals. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Oh, and I think somebody jumped. I think coming a little bit early was Kobe Ortiz.
It looked like.
Dead ball, encroachment, defense. 5 yards, still second down.
That's a nice break for Newman. The Vacaville defensive coordinator kind of going, wait a minute, what are we doing here?
So you got like 2nd and 4. Minute 35 left, third quarter.
Cardinals back up to the line now. Clock rolling again. Holman the single back.
Comes a blitz.
Holman with nothing there. Yeah, Vacaville's just bringing all the dogs.
A lot of heat.
Holman stopped at the line of scrimmage. Kovac took the tackle.
So third down.
See what they do on third down. You need about 4 yards, 3 to 4 yards.
Holman again, the single back out of the shotgun. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Coulter fires it to Holman, and he can't hang on. And a little behind him. And the Cardinals are going to have to punt.
Intended for Holman.
Cardinal Newman's failed to score since the first quarter when they went up with their first 3 possessions. They're just kind of struggling a little bit, but you got to give credit to Vacaville for making adjustments.
Yeah, they haven't been able to get Holman going. They haven't been able to get the ball to Jonah Bertoli since that first quarter. And Patrick Gardner will punt it away.
You gotta hold your breath on these punts. A lot of close calls. 1 blocked for a touchdown.
Isaac Bubak back to receive. Bethel is on the board. It's now 47-6. Montgomery looking for their first win of the year. This one trickles out near midfield.
Ball rolls out of bounds right at midfield.
Escalon's up 35-25 over Windsor.
Vacaville's had a good field position here at the 50.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs. Right from midfield. And we're not going to get this play off.
Looks like that was on Newman, maybe.
Ball. Encroachment, number 4 defense. 5 yards, first down.
4.
Wow.
Found a cornerback.
Yeah, Jamari Gentry must have jumped a little bit that time.
Maybe he's lined up off sides, a little too close.
Diasadoro. Uh-oh. He's in the open field. And finally knocked out of bounds inside the 20. Big run right there. First down.
He's getting going now, Diasadoro. He's a tough runner.
Good play call.
Looks like Khalil Vitoy from his nose tackle position ran him down with Jamari Gentry. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, look at
that is impressive.
The big freshman chasing him all the way down there. That was amazing. First and 10. Here he comes again. This time the Newman defense is right there, and they stop him at the line of scrimmage, led by Logan Rodriguez.
Rodriguez with the tackle.
Great job by Logan Rodriguez.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter of play.
Cardinal Newman 20. Vacaville
Score remains the same, but Vacaville is knocking on the door, trying to tighten this thing up. We have completed 3 quarters here at Ed Lloyd Field. We will take a break right here and be back with the start of quarter number 4 in just a moment.
Looking at 2nd and 10. 19.
Fourth quarter, here we go. Vacaville inside the red zone. First time their offense has been anywhere near the red zone tonight. Keeper by Fortunati. Gentry brings them down at the 17-yard line.
Gentry with the tackle.
Huge third down play coming up.
We're about 3rd and 8.
Yeah. Clock rolling.
About 3rd and 9.
Ball's at the 18-yard line. 3rd down.
Third and 8, big play right here. Field goal range for sure, but they'll probably go for it on 4th down, and the Newman defense again converges nicely. Coming up from the bottom of the pile, Jimmy McKenzie.
Looks like Ray was in on it as well.
Zach Rea also there, yes. 4th down. What do you do, Coach?
Well, their only success so far, Diasadego's found some running room. I think I wouldn't be surprised they give him another shot.
They're going for it.
Yeah, maybe try to draw penalties also. They'll stay on side. Look out, they went on 2.
4th and 9 for Vacaville. The Bulldogs desperately need a first down right here, trailing by 2 scores in the 4th quarter, and everybody jumps. Oh, my goodness. I believe the offense flinched first. That's what I saw. But
a lot of receivers took off.
Ball. False start. Offense. 5 yards. Repeat down.
Big break right there for Newman.
Looks like they're still going to go for it.
Kind of have to, down by 2 scores.
Yeah.
Field goal would be nice. There's a lot of time left, but
field goal gets you within 10.
Fourth down for Vacaville. Fortunati to throw. Firing it in the end zone. Nobody there. It's incomplete. Newman is held.
He's overthrown quite a few balls today.
That was big hold right there.
Big play for Newman.
He has just really been off tonight.
Yeah,
we heard a lot about him. He's got an offer to Air Force. And, the Newman defense has been tough, but he's not had a good game.
No, he has not. You don't really see many receivers wide open out there, so I think he's trying to force them and not throw interceptions. It looks like, something there. You got to 4th down, you got to thread it, give your receiver a chance to make a catch.
Huge possession right here for the Cardinals. 1st and 10, going the other way. Homan might have got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
The loss on the play will bring up 2nd down.
Done a nice job on Homan after he broke a couple of nice runs off in that first half.
Yeah, like I said, they're containing that outside well, force him to come inside.
Going under 10 minutes to go in this game. Newman trying to eat up some clock right here.
Yes.
Homan again. Cuts back to the inside. Breaks a tackle. And another. Homan all the way out to the 38-yard line. He tried desperately to stay in bounds, and I think he did, actually.
I think he did. Yes, you're right.
That was huge. Keep the clock rolling. And move the chains. What a great run. A lot of individual effort right here.
This is a tough runner. I mean, he makes a great cut. His feet don't stop. They just keep going, keep moving. It's great effort. Look at that. Stays in bounds. It's a big first down. Gets a fresh set of downs, and the clock's running.
Clock really starting to become a factor now.
You got Jamari Gentry in the backfield.
The 9-minute mark. Yeah, Gentry, the lone back, 3 to the far side. Here comes Jamari. Got to hang on to the football.
Yep.
Jamari does keep it wrapped up. Yeah, the one thing the Cardinals cannot afford to do right now is turn it over.
No, they just got to control the ball, control the clock.
You got to wonder if they won't take another shot to Jonah Bertoli at some point in time.
You would think he would catch him slipping. If they see the one-on-one coverage, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. About a little over 8 minutes left. It's like Jonah Bertoli's got about 3 guys on him.
Yeah, they're very aware of who Jonah Bertoli is now. Trying to get it to Adon, but Coulter's going to keep it.
Looks like
stay in bounds and get to the 43. Yeah, I believe he was.
He was trying to release on a route, and they didn't see that.
Coulter, and that's what I think exactly Coach Sanchez is talking to the officials about, because, yeah, Adon could not get out in space right there because he was held.
Adon is talking to the refs as well. Nevertheless, it's going to be about 3rd and 6.
And the clock continues to roll. 3rd down and 6 for Newman. We're in the 4th quarter. Vacaville's only touchdown came on a block punt and a scoop and score. Coulter gets this one off. Holman's got it! Zach Holman down the sideline to the 20. Cuts inside at the 10.
He's gonna go.
Touchdown, Cardinal Newman.
Wow. He was wide open on the swing pass.
What a play call. Coulter got rid of it. Holman breaks the tackle.
Catch his feet. Just amazing vision right here, this cutback. That's the big play Newman needed.
And it's a 56-yard touchdown for Zach Holman.
He's having himself a day. Great start to his senior year. Kick is good.
Huge. Newman tacks on. Here it is again. Great job by Coulter to get rid of this ball.
This guy comes late. Thought maybe he had a chance to knock it down, but Coulter put it in a great spot, and then the rest is all Holman.
This is a great cut right here.
Great cut. Keeps his feet. Looks like he let up a little bit. Almost got caught at the one.
Yeah, he did. Maybe he got a flat tire down there near the end zone or something.
He did a lot of running today. You know, he might have got a little gas.
We're going to look at this end zone angle one more time. Oh, this was a run earlier by Holman. Here's the end zone angle on the touchdown. Coulter got good protection that time. And again,
how wide open he was. I mean,
yeah, Minuko thought he had a chance to bat it down or intercept. I think you're right.
Well, there's just no corners on that side. It was just like we vacated. Vacaville's offense has still failed to score a touchdown. Put up any points.
Unbelievable. A team that scored 40 points in both of their first 2 games. This ball barely trickles in. It was live there for a second.
Ball rolls into the end zone for a touchback.
Got to adjust our clock here. 6:57 is correct. 1st and 10, Vacaville. And again, the Vacaville offense has been completely stagnant tonight. They've run the ball fairly well, but the passing game just hasn't been there at all.
I mean, I'm wondering if he's getting positive yards yet for the day.
Vacaville's last chance right here as they have the football now with 7 minutes to go. They'd have to really have a furious rally, yeah.
And here's the problem is all their success is on the run, but that's just going to kill the clock. They need some quick strikes.
Christian
the late
Diosdado takes it up the middle, and then a flag comes down.
So they call a face mask on Newman. Another penalty.
Grab with the tackle. Second down.
They're still talking it over a little bit.
Okay. Personal foul. It's going to be a 15-yarder.
Good. Personal foul. Illegal hands to the face. 15 yards, 1st down from the end of the run.
Sanchez not super thrilled about that outcome.
No. As a coach, I could tell you penalties are just, they're self-inflicted and they're costly. Last thing you want to do is give them life, move the chains without moving the clock.
Clock is going to start rolling now. That's the good news. Vacaville out to the 40-yard line. Newman's defense has come up big all night long. We'll see if they can do it again here. Fortunati gives it to Diosdado again.
That's a great play.
Open field stop by Jack Jacobs, and it's mopped up by Zach Rea.
Yeah, at first it looked like he had a lot of room to run, and Jacobs came out of nowhere, made a great tackle, open field tackle. 1 yard gain.
Vacaville has been able to run the ball at times tonight, but their passing game -7 for the night.
That's amazing. And they don't have time to run the ball. You know, there are 6 minutes left. The clock is just chewing up with every run they make.
Well, I think, you know, if there was any question about how good Newman's defensive line is, that was answered tonight.
Yep.
They put a ton of pressure on this Air Force-bound quarterback and have made things extremely difficult for him to the point where they're just content now to run the football behind by 3 scores in the fourth quarter.
That is amazing.
Dave Cox and Tino Retamosa bringing you the action here tonight. Tino, who starred here at Cardinal Newman back in the mid-90s, went on to the JC in Portland State, and he's now the flag football coach here at Newman. Right on, Coach. I love it. I can't wait to see him
It's
play.
going to be fun. I'll tell you one thing. Girls are super competitive in football. You know, they don't like to lose, and they work. It's really fun. Third down.
3rd and 7. Fortunati to throw over the middle. Incomplete. Pressure was coming once again.
Another flag.
And we have a penalty marker down.
He just off tonight. I mean, it looked like that receiver was open across the middle.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, Levi West.
Could have been a big gain. See what this flag is. Personal foul.
Wow.
Vacaville.
Newman will probably decline this one and make it 4th down.
Remember, that's a 15-yarder. I think they might take it.
Personal foul, number 53, offense. 15 yards from the previous spot, still 3rd down.
Okay, you are correct.
That's a big one. That's going to put them back quite a ways. And with their passing game non-existent, it's going to take a hell of an effort by a running back to get a first down here. Get them close enough to make a manageable 4th down.
Nice shot of the cross above Ed Lloyd Field here as Newman tries to hang on with 5 minutes to go and a 3-touchdown advantage over the Vacaville Bulldogs. Really thought Vacaville was favored coming into this game.
I would think most people.
Here comes
the run.
Diastoro.
Gentry with
run
nice
out to
tackle.
the 40-yard line.
Going to be 4th and long.
Diastoro, a 5'8", 190-pound senior. Escalon beat Windsor 42-31. How about that?
I'm not sure if it's over yet, but it's the end of the 4th. It's close.
In the 4th. Okay, not over. Not a final.
Not quite over yet, I think. Escalon's a tough squad.
Yeah, that was a tough way to start the season for Windsor.
Well, you know that one thing you want to do in preseason, though, is stack your schedule and really get yourself prepared for the season. You know, it's I salute them for scheduling tougher opponents. You know, as Newman did here with Vacaville.
Vintage comes to town next week. Low kick.
He almost had that blocked.
Hits one of the Vacaville players at the 35. That's where Newman will take over. What could be the final possession of the night for Newman. See if they can run the clock out here. They got 4 minutes to work with. Wow, Newman defense, what a job.
Unbelievable. I mean, they held this offense to 0 points. I mean, they had a drive down to the 10, the 15, and they stuffed them. You know, you got hats off. Coach Sanchez calling a great game on the defensive side.
Offensive line has done a nice job. Zach Holman's been able to run the ball effectively, but I think Jason Coulter really had kind of a breakout performance tonight.
Yeah, he was comfortable in there. You know, he's making the right reads, throwing good balls. Hit the one interception, but, you know, that was still, you know, a one-on-one coverage. He threw it where it's supposed to be.
Holman.
There he goes.
Nice. Holman gets 11 yards and a first down.
Tough run. I think Vacaville has just had enough at this point.
Johnson on the tackle.
Newman, I'll tell you one thing, they're a very physical football team.
They're physical. They're big and physical. You know, that's one thing, and it's not just a couple guys. They got multiple guys on both sides of the ball on the line that can flat out play. You know, big boys that can play.
21 carries and 135 yards for home, and he's also caught a couple passes for over 60 yards.
Right,
so he's
a
had
long touchdown.
a very big game here tonight, both rushing and receiving. And he was a guy that really focused on defense mostly last year.
Right, he was a great middle linebacker last year for Cardinal Newman, led the team in tackles. And with Kaize Stevenson moving to Hawaii, he took over that running back spot. He's done a great job.
Flags and whistles.
So the illegal motion looks like.
We'll hear from our white hat, John Little, one more time.
Dead ball, delay game. It's 5 yards, still first down.
Holman, the lone back. Kelly to the near side. Jonah Bertoli to the far side. Strain is in the slot. Newman's just running that counter.
There he goes. There he goes.
Holman breaks away again, and he gets to the 48-yard line. Another nice run for Zach Holman.
Brings the ball down to Vacaville, 47-yard line. Just shy of a first down.
Here he comes again.
Albright with the tackle.
Wow, great blocking.
Great blocking. Really
Yeah, that was Aiden Woods that time, 77. That
Big
just
Aiden Woods. Yeah,
took his man out of the play.
Second and short.
Didn't get the first down. I'm a little bit
yeah, he almost did.
early on that. He only got 8.
He got 13 yards on that run, 14.
There's Zach Holman. What a night. There he comes again. Adon trying to spring him. He's not going to get the first down. The clock will continue to roll, though, as we go under 2 minutes. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Top guy, the first down. Albright and Menike with the tackle.
23 rushes, 149 yards now.
Short.
Third and 1.
Oh, the big boy. Look at the pile.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Coulter keeps for the first down. How about that?
Running right behind big Devin Bertoli, Malachi Kwan.
Will be first down, Cardinals.
A lot of weight coming at you. Matt Hilden.
Clock continuing to
Probably
roll.
got about another play left. That's about to do it for this game.
Yeah. Cardinals can pretty much get into victory formation at this point in time. (27-7) Newman. Oh, fake the handoff.
Oh, there he's open. Oh, he had him wide open.
And Coulter goes down for a loss.
Big 85 was running across the middle of the field. Nobody on
Kyle
him.
Stosser, yeah.
Just didn't have enough time to get it off.
Under 30 seconds to go.
And that's probably going to be one more play.
And now the Cardinals do line up in victory formation. How about that? That's going to do it. Newman pulls off a huge intersectional win here tonight over the visiting Vacaville Bulldogs, handing them their first loss of the year and doing it in convincing fashion.
That was a one-sided football game. You know, Newman's defense just came out ready to play football. And wow, it's a great victory for him.
Wow. I don't know if you can call it an upset, but the fact that they won by 20, that's surprising.
So I'm sure the eyes of everyone around that's not familiar with the Cardinal Newman program, it's an upset. Vacaville is a well-known team that, like you said, put up 40 points per game last 2 games. And for them to come out here and score 0 on offense, that's a huge upset. It's a huge surprise.
Home crowd sent on their way tonight with smiles on their faces for sure. Hugo went down to try to get our player of the game. We'll see if he can come up with that as Cardinal Newman goes to 2-0 on the year. Do we have a final from that Windsor game yet?
No, it's almost. There was 42-31 Escalon. My source says there's a couple minutes left, but it's pretty much a wrap. So sounds like Windsor had a lead, 2-touchdown lead at one point, but a couple interceptions, pick six cost them their lead, cost them ultimately the game.
Wow. Heck of a win for Cardinal Newman.
Oh, yeah. So we're going on the road next week to De Anza? Is that where we're at?
No, we're home against Vintage and then on the road with De Anza. So one more home game.
Okay.
And Tino, it was great to have you tonight.
I appreciate you having me, man. It's great. Great being out here, seeing these boys out here perform. I mean, they played almost a flawless game, other than the penalties and the special teams mistakes. I mean, if I was the head coach, Sanchez, I could not be more happy. But, obviously, if every game, every win, there's still things that need to be cleaned up. So I think Newman's going to have to clean up those turnovers, or not the turnovers, the penalties and the special teams play going forward.
Tonight's game has been sponsored by Freedman's Home Improvement Center. Poppy Bank, since opening their first branch in January 2005, Poppy Bank has grown to nearly $6 billion in assets with branches throughout California and lending offices nationwide. Poppy Bank is rated 5 stars by Bauer Financial Incorporated for strength and security and is recognized as one of the strongest financial institutions in the nation. For more information on their incredible products and services, visit www.poppy.bank. Also sponsoring tonight's game, Home Run Pizza, the home of the knuckleball. W Real Estate, the largest locally owned and founded real estate brokerage in the North Bay with 10 offices and 285 agents. B&C, Smog, Tires and Brake. And McCormick and Company, Homes and Loans. Also sponsoring tonight's game is North Bay Elite, the premier AAU basketball program in the North Bay and beyond. North Bay Elite travels the country facing top competition year in and year out. They have players now playing at the Division I, Division II, Division III, and the NAIA levels. For the best in AAU basketball, it is the North Bay Elite. Well, Hugo's now desperately trying to get our player of the game.
Now, who do you pick for player of the game? There's a lot of great performances on both sides of the ball.
I'm kind of leaving it up to Hugo, and I think I know where he's going with this. We'll give you some scores from around. We got Martin Luther King, 45, Elsie Allen, 28. Great to see the Lobos back on the football field. Vintage, 30. Antioch 26. Vintage will be here next week. Petaluma 35. Santa Rosa 7. None of these are quite finals yet. They're in the fourth quarter. Escalon 42. Windsor 31. Santa Fe 27. Pinole Valley 14. Napa 21. Irvington 6. Fort Bragg 20. Ferndale 12. St. Helena 35. Hillsburg 14. And the Montgomery Vikings 47. Bethel 6.
That's a big win for Montgomery.
For sure. Here comes Hugo. All right, we are with our player of the game. Hugo's getting the stats going. I mean, it's going to be Jason Coulter, the new QB. Comes up with player of the game tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you,
Jason. Big night for you guys. You know, Vacaville, heck of a team. You guys knew you had to play a great game offensively and defensively. Tell us a little bit about the preparation that went in tonight and what worked for you guys.
I mean, well, they beat us last year, so we had to practice hard. You know, everybody was locked in this practice. And, yeah, so on defense, we knew they liked to run that little screen. So, good. Like, I want to shout out my defense, like, big, because they really stopped them every play, held their quarterback to -7 yards. That's amazing. Big shout-outs to my defense and my O-line. I could not do it without any of my teammates.
I know you guys were working really hard to get those shots downfield. And first play of the game, boom, you connected with Jonah Bertoli. How did that feel? And how much work have you guys put into that, trying to get that deep route when there's man-to-man coverage like that?
I mean, that felt amazing. You know, like last week, I couldn't connect with him at all. So this week we were locked in. I was like, hey, Jonah, we need to get out here. We need to get this down, because if we get this down, we'll win a lot of games. So me and him, you know, shout out to Jonah for that ridiculous catch. You know, like, yeah, big shout out to Jonah.
Your offensive line was great tonight. Not only did they give you time to throw, but also the running game was Zach Homan. Tell us a little bit about those guys up front and how much pride they take in leading the way for this team.
I mean, they love to play football. You know, I never been behind an O-line like this, and like my coach said, this is probably one of the best O-lines he's ever seen. Like, all my guys, I love all my O-line. Shout out to my O-line, my big boys. I gotta give them something on film day for sure.
Oh yeah, and you used your feet a little bit tonight too. You know, you made some really good decisions. You they put some pressure on you after you guys took the big lead. All of a sudden, they were coming at you guys, and you did a great job. Tell us a little bit about that. When you make that decision to tuck and go, or when you try to hang in the pocket.
I mean, when I see an open gap, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna run. You know, I was slow back in the day, but now, you know, like I got a little movement on me, so I like to run now. And, you know, when I see something open or I want to throw it, like I know before I want to throw it, I'm going to throw it downfield. I'm going to throw it. I got to trust my guys.
Great numbers tonight. 6 for 12, 196 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Offense did exactly what they needed to do tonight. Where do you go from here as the quarterback of this football team and the guy who really has to be the leader on offense?
I mean, we just have to take it game to game, you know. Like, we still have a lot of season left. This is only game 2. I just hope me and the team could just keep progressing, keep doing what we've been doing, and get really far.
Huge win tonight. Their only score was on special teams. What did Coach talk to you guys about at halftime? Because I sensed a little complacency, kind of like last week. You got the big lead, and then you kind of let down a little bit, almost let Casa back in the game. What did you guys do? What did he talk about at halftime to avoid the same type of letdown here tonight against Vacaville?
I mean, he just tried to hype us up, because when we're hyped up, like, I don't think anything can stop us. When we have momentum, I don't think anything can stop us. So he was telling us the game's not over. We got to play it like it's 0-0 still. So we go out there, make a big play, and the game's ours.
And talk about Zach Homan, that last big touchdown. You found him out there, got rid of the ball on time, hit him in stride. He broke a couple tackles. What were you thinking as you watched him sail down the field there to kind of seal the game, really?
I mean, when we called the play, he the first thing he said was, "Don't get me killed." He said, "I'm going to be there. No matter if it's late or early, I'm going to be there." So I just trusted him. You know, I put trust in Zach Homan, and he shows out. He shows I can trust him.
All right, well, Jason Coulter, congratulations tonight. Huge win. Vintage comes to town next week. I know you guys are going to work hard and get ready for that one. Great to have the home games, first 3 games of the season. The crowd was into it, and you guys are playing well. So congratulations on being our player of the game, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Yes, I look forward to playing.
All right, Jason Coulter is our player of the game as Newman comes away with a huge 27-7 win against the Vacaville Bulldogs. That's going to do it for us tonight. What a game for Cardinal Newman as they win this one big, and they go to 2-0 now on the season as Zach Homan and Jason Coulter both had a big game in this one. Tino Retamosa was with me here tonight, and that was huge. Really appreciated him. being here and making things happen. Until next week, I'm Dave Cox saying goodbye for all of us here at ysn365.com. We will have more action for you next week, and it's going to be fun. I'm sure Newman will try to go 3-0, and we will have it for you right here as this season cranks along. For all of us here at ysn365.com, I'm Dave Cox saying good night, and thanks for watching.